Hello everybody and welcome to the video. In today's video we're going to be talking about how we can make any light look more cinematic. Firstly, cinematic lighting is subjective and it's a very vague term. What I'm talking about specifically in this video is the ability to create soft light. It's something that I'm using now and I personally prefer it to hard light. What we're going to do is create a typical interview setup. Here is the frame that we're going for. Annoyingly, a pillar is just stopping us from getting it all centered perfectly, but sometimes life be like that. I'll frame myself in the center and go for a down the barrel style shot. I brought myself close to the camera to create more depth. I have a practical lamp in the background just to add some visual interest. Okay, now for the light. You can use any light for this. I'm going to use my Yongnuo YN362. I think I got this for around £80. I'm going to place this to the left of my camera and use it as a typical key light. As you can see, it looks okay, but it's also quite a hard light. It's creating a lot of kind of strong shadows and it doesn't look particularly good. So now let's soften it up. Here, I got a cheap backdrop frame from eBay for around £20. Let's set it up and place it in front of the light. I'm now going to hang a layer of diffusion over the frame and clamp it in. This is essentially creating a cheap diffusion frame and soften the light. As I'm working in a small space, you can see I'm only having to use one frame. But if I was in a bigger one, we could extend it. As a general rule of thumb, the larger the source of light, the softer it is. You will lose some power from the light, but the light that does make it through will be much softer. As you can see, here is before and after. As you can see, it makes a huge difference. It's a cheap technique to make any light look nicer, and with it being such a large frame, it can work in many different scenarios. Thank you for watching the video guys, I hope you enjoyed it and I'll see you in the next one.